When you turn 18 years old, lots of exciting things happen in your life. You typically graduate high school, you're able to vote, and you are able to ruin your credit score one missed credit card payment at a time. As a college student myself, it is very important to me to spread knowledge regarding credit cards and how they are harmful to college students. This topic affects everyone listening due to the fact my audience is young college students. While researching my topic, I found numerous citations saying that credit cards are harmful to college students, therefore making my speech credible. Credit cards are dangerous for college students due to interest rates, irresponsibility, and lack of sufficient funds. Today we will discuss why credit cards are harmful to students and why young people should wait until they're older to apply for credit cards, and finally why it is a good idea to cancel a credit card. According to Melina Operman in her article titled "Should College Students Have Credit Cards?" accessed April 18, 2022, she states that is the number one problem facing college graduates these days, and they should not be adding their debt burden by getting a credit card. Credit cards are extremely tempting, especially to a college student who has little to no money already. College students take out thousands of dollars in student loans, and credit cards only add to that debt, creating a hole that is almost impossible to climb out of. Another reason why college students tend to be irresponsible with credit cards is because young people don't fully understand the importance of good credit. 5 Mistakes College Students Make with Credit Cards by Beverly Harzog, published September 23, 2020, says, people with excellent credit get the best interest rates on mortgage, and this alone saves you thousands of dollars. Since college students are more likely to not pay their credit card bill due to lack of funds, these individuals will likely have higher interest rates, which in turn ends up costing them even more money. Harzog also says in her article that young adults who ended up in debt did so because they didn't realize that compound interest would make their debt grow so fast. Interest rates are one of the primary reasons why so many individuals end up in major credit card debt. It is so important to pay your credit card bill in full on time every month, because if you don't, it could take several years to pay off something that is now costing 20% more than it did before due to these interest rates. Now that we have talked about why credit cards are harmful to students, now we will move on to why people should wait until after college to even apply for a credit card. Like I mentioned earlier, Harzog stated in her article the severities of compound interest rates. This is also an important reason to wait until after college to even apply for credit cards, because there is no point in applying for a credit card if you don't have the funds to pay for it. After college, you can have a steady, full-time job, and therefore it is much more likely you are able to pay your credit card bill with these requirements. In college, students are spending more on credit cards. An article by Megan Leonhardt posted May 12, 2021. She states that credit card debt is one of the worst types of debt, but especially for college students. Leonhardt goes on to state that 38% of college students do not plan to pay their credit card bill each month. And additionally, about 40% say they currently have $1,000 in credit card debt today. While student loan interest rates are only around 3%, the average credit card interest rate is between 17% and 23%, according to What is the Average Credit Card Interest Rate, written by Melissa Lamborghini, posted March 10, 2022. These again are just prime examples why students should wait until after college to apply for credit cards, because without a steady flow of income, it is extremely likely to fall into some sort of credit card debt. Now we will talk about why it is a good idea to cancel a credit card. According to How to Cancel a Credit Card by Chris Kizel, published October 21st, 2021, canceling a credit card is a good idea if the card has a high annual fee or high interest rate, or if you do not use the card responsibly. It is important to cancel your credit card if you find yourself going deeper into debt just by having it open. Having a credit card as a college student is extremely tempting, and it is important to do your absolute best to pay off your credit card before closing it. But if you find yourself going into even more debt just by having it open, it may be smart just to close your credit card. In conclusion, we discussed that credit cards are extremely harmful for college students to have, and it is important to take necessary steps to avoid lifelong credit card debt. Credit cards are dangerous for college students due to interest rates, irresponsibility, and lack of funds. It is important to avoid applying for credit cards as a college student, but if you do have a credit card, you must be careful to avoid any debt and pay off your credit card on time every month in full. And if you do have debt, pay it off as fast as you can before it accrues any more interest. Overall, credit card debt is one of the most serious forms of debt anyone can receive in their lifetime. So it is valuable to know and understand the consequences of having a credit card.